Howdy, guys. Crew Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
What do you say? Howdy, howdy. I'm Shane. What's up?
Shane.
Folks around here call me Calvin.
What?
And your pirate.
What? All right, we're back with episode 2 of Westworld. Now we're playing catch up, while all of you guys right now you're waiting a day to watch the 4th episode, I think. So we have a couple of ones to still get through. So we're gonna be doing that this week, and then we should be contemporary with all of you for episode 5.
Temporary?
I think it works.
What are you doing? Where's your tobacco?
Actually want some of that.
What'd it say? Bubble? Bubble what?
Big League Chew.
Big
Yeah,
League
get it.
Chew?
Get down in that lip.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
And I'm wearing the Falcon. Kind of like...
I definitely feel ill-equipped for this reaction now.
Hold on.
Does this work? No.
It was a banana.
Jetpack?
What?
No, I don't have any wet stuff. You think there's a Gladiator world?
Gladiator World?
Yeah.
They should make, like, sequels of this, and, like, each season's a new world. And, like, they never heard about the other world. Like, nothing could go wrong.
Right? Okay, so last time on Westworld, I don't really know.
Paper and pen.
I'm kind of confused.
Androids.
Things happened.
Androids thingies, and there's
Hosts.
Hannibal Lecter in it.
Hannibal Lecter.
No, that's
And,
No.
Old Ian Hopkins.
yeah, Ann Hopkins
yeah,
is in it.
Dr. Ford,
And then
Yes.
there's
Andy
a
Hop.
black man.
Tyler Perry.
No,
No.
Ed Harris.
Oh, the Man in Black.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, him.
Yeah.
And then there's Dolores.
Yeah.
Who killed a fly.
Yes.
Surprisingly. But we all saw it coming.
I did.
I did too.
I have my pet theory that I think Man in Black is actually a robot. And Calvin's one theory. What was it? Everybody's a robot.
Everybody but Dr. Ford's a robot.
Yeah.
What? That was your. I don't remember that theory.
Yeah.
That was my crazy one at the very end when
Yeah.
I was really fucking tired.
Yes, we talked for a lot that time. You guys probably didn't even see all of it. So what we're gonna do is do it again with this episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Crazy theories incoming.
Yeah.
Button.
Ah! Same day.
Same shit.
Which was the whole point of this trip. Unless
Light and dark?
this uptight prick is who you really are, haven't you?
This is neat. We get to see it from like a
Yeah.
fucking customer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Visitor.
Consumer point of view.
Off the fun.
Is she an android?
All you
I think
do
so.
Is make choice enough,
Don't say that.
Gold one.
but you can't
Sorry.
kill anyone you're not.
She's gonna drop her can again, isn't she?
This is kind of like live action role play. This is really cool.
Kind of a cool idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Man in Black. Past lives. Oh,
Them coming in and killing everybody.
the massacre.
Yeah. She's
This-
remembering past events.
Is that still what's going on?
Or is that what's gonna happen?
Oh, look, a
Yeah.
dog.
Dave Filoni. Oh, like old cowboy movies. Good guys take the white hat, bad guys take the black hat.
Yeah, that's cool. You can pick your path.
Like
Yeah.
Paragon or Renegade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Mary's my man.
Marry my man.
Paragon, right?
You're wearing a black hat, Calvin.
It's what I was given. I didn't get a choice.
Renegade for life.
So how do we get into the park?
This is the park.
They
Oh,
are-
this
they're
is the
on-
train.
They're on the
Cool.
train. Yeah.
Oh shit! Cinch up the noose.
Oh shit.
Well, it's gonna be an awful tight fit for all of them.
I like his style. Just very calm.
He didn't look how I thought he looked.
The scout guy.
Oh, the
Oh,
map.
there's a
The dealer.
person inside that like circle thing.
It's like a maze.
You know exactly what it is. It's the main
Oh, it is a maze.
level of this game.
Oh.
Set.
getting it too.
Is that past
Yeah.
vision?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are there natives in this
Please
story?
excuse me.
Maybe. This is more dangerous the further out you get.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can get STDs. Like, how do they clean those things out?
They clean them every night, apparently.
What if two
They have a
people bang all day?
self-cleaning mechanism in there.
Windshield wiper.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Kidding me? What? Fuck you, Grizzly Adams.
draws and shoots him.
That'd be funny.
Thank you, my friend. No, I'm only trying to rope you into some bullshit treasure hunt. It's all
That's so
Good
true.
quest.
him, a map. Not interested.
Damn.
I worked up a new appetite anyway.
This is what you give me. You
Natives.
just grab a cock from the body shop and jam it between his eyes. Start over.
Can we just shave it down?
I said.
Shit. So they're gonna add some DLC with some like Indians.
Wow,
How
those,
fast those trains
those trains
are
are
So that
fast.
is
Yeah.
a train going
Yeah.
by?
Yeah.
Could this be a terraform Mars?
No.
Like, was like way far in the future? Did he create a young him?
That's what I was thinking.
I guess we're gonna have to find a way to jog your memory.
Oh, good, they're seeing him.
Guest already took out an entire posse. Want me to slow him down? A gentleman gets whatever he wants.
So he's a guest.
Oh!
You can just stand there and they can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good shots, but kind of like less impressive if he can't die. Oh.
That was impressive.
You know what that means?
Please.
The maze isn't meant for you.
So they just let the guests do literally whatever they want.
Oh, wow.
Admin power.
How did you do that? Is it magic?
Everything in this world is magic. Except to the magician.
It's like Snakey-O. What's that?
Best you head home now.
It's a church steeple.
Tony's not.
Spoken in other words.
Sheesh.
Who's this guy?
Just a guest.
Drunk guest.
Sheesh.
No one responds to
Yeah, it
it.
should be. I think they'd be. I don't
People
know.
just go about it. No one's like, ah! You know?
Well, when it was out, they have before. I don't know why they didn't there.
I don't know. He's gonna throw a tomahawk, isn't he?
Get the shotgun.
Oh, yeah!
Stage gun.
Oh,
Coach
yeah.
gun, rather.
Yep.
put in sleep mode.
Shouldn't she be like bleeding out and dying? Okay, there we go. Never mind.
So,
Yes.
Dude, she's gonna see everything.
Yeah.
does this start with the Man in Black then?
Maybe.
Yeah.
They clean him, they put him back together, they...
They redress him.
Jeez.
I swear I put it in sleep mode.
Oh, this next obsession. Odyssey on Red River.
The expansion, available June 13th.
Think that.
Like priests.
No, I don't think so. You don't think...
What is the point of it? You've got a couple of cheap thrills, some surprises, but it's not enough. They're here because they want a glimpse of who they could be.
Billy! Go!
Wasn't there anything you like about it?
The title.
What size are those boots?
Did he take the boots?
He took the boots.
Something I've been working on for some time.
Yeah. The town with the white church.
Something quite original.
There's the steeple. Where's all
Here's
the
all the people.
Okay.
Damn it. I don't know what all this was, but it was a good episode.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean,
There's so much shit in there.
there's so much shit happening that I don't know what I'm seeing. This is gonna be one of those shows where I'm gonna get to the end and I'm like, I gotta watch it all again now.
Yeah,
right?
and then
it's
it's
all
different.
makes
Watch it
perfect
these
sense.
motherfuckers.
There's been those ones where, like, once you learn what it is, watching it the second time is like a different experience, right?
Yeah.
One of those kind
Because
of
then you
things.
see beats from the first episode, like, oh, now that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of like Sixth Sense,
Yeah.
right? Like, watching
Yeah.
it the second time is, like, different than watching it the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not for Eric.
No, it wasn't. I hate spoilers.
Did someone tell you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you doing?
No, I didn't. fucking
No,
know,
my
man.
cousin Ivan, he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at.
Before we get started, I in my head I was just thinking, like, especially this week, since we last watched the first episode, would it have been kind of cool to have had the first season of Westworld where you don't know that it's fake? There's just like little clues, and then you meet the admins or you meet the staff, you know, and you realize, holy shit, you know.
Well, if it kept showing the same people,
That
though.
would have been kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it would have completely destroyed the story. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like
One
thing-
day.
One
would be
thing.
neat.
Yeah.
Like, get in one, like live the first day of,
Like,
like
follow.
That's
You know-
what I was saying.
You know how it looped 3 times?
Mhm.
Just that first day you live and you're learning people as it goes through.
Yeah.
And people are dying and you're like, well, shit. And then it resets you, like, wait, what? And then the admins show up and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, that
That'd
would
be
make.
neat.
But I mean, like with the intro of the whole show is, you know, like, oh, okay.
My
fake
thing was
stuff.
like I was thinking the second episode when I was first watching it, I thought it could have been like the first episode. How his friend was there, like, you gotta go to this place. You know what I mean? And you're seeing it through his eyes. You know what I mean?
You got some spit or something on your lip. You got it? Yes.
Well, the first episode kind of focused a lot on Marsden's character, Teddy.
Yeah.
And, like, you were like, oh, is this guy a real guy? Or what's going on with
Yeah.
him? And then you're like, oh, so he's not real.
Mhm.
But you saw it through their eyes, kind of. And then you go and you meet, I don't know what the other guy's name is. Did we learn his name? William? Is that it? And you kind of see a little bit more through, like, you see a little bit more through, like, a customer's standpoint, like a
Yeah.
guest.
Because he comes on the train, like Ted came on the train, he picked up the can, you know,
Mhm.
which was the start of a quest, it seemed like to me.
Yeah, same thing with that old guy with the eye patch.
Yeah.
I'll give you some treasure.
Yeah. So, like, they can.
Quest givers.
So, other NPCs can take a quest that's unclaimed, maybe, or something? I don't know.
I mean, they mentioned that they talk with other people when there's no people around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Error correction.
so basically, two friends who they can choose to go into a storyline together, kind of like the Old Republic.
Yeah, like a party. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's party up and find
The
this
thing is, I
treasure.
can really imagine this being happening one day.
Yeah. Well, do you notice, like, when they were on the speed train at the very beginning, like, they were sitting on two sides of the car or something? One side, like, it had a line through it. One side was completely dark, one was completely light, and then later they chose the different hats and stuff. I wonder if that was kind of a cool little thing, just visually.
Well, even like their character choices in the park.
Yeah.
It's the one guy who had the black shirt was choosing like to be a dick to everybody and like stab that eye patch guy.
Yeah.
Was fucking all these women and stuff. And the
men.
other guy,
He was fucking men, too.
fucking men too.
Or they were fucking...
The other guy was just there.
He's just watching.
Yeah. Sure.
And
Because, you know.
and the other guy, he was like actually like caring about people and interested in people and
Yeah.
helping people
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and
Seeing-
not being like,
well, like
well,
what-
I have someone back home already.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the idea of going into like a game and you're gonna be in Grand Theft Auto. You could just kill everyone if you wanted
Yeah.
to, or you can drive down the streets and stop at red lights.
Yeah.
You know, like
I do that.
yeah, I've done that before too, and it's
I just don't want to get hit. Like, if I get a nice car, I don't want to hit.
I don't want to break it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But there's a difference of like, I like the way the other guy's going because he's like more immersed into the world. Really, the other guy's just like, it's all fake. Just come
Yeah.
with me. You can fuck what you want. We can shoot who we want.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like just why don't we just go in and like pretend it's a real world? That would
Yeah.
be more fun to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, you've played DayZ, right?
Yes.
Quite a bit, to where, you know, it's a lot more difficult to play, like, a good character, where you actually, like, help other players, and, you know, you don't shoot on sight and stuff like that, but there's so many more people that play, like, just straight
Bandit
bandits.
rolls and stuff.
Yeah, where they just go around, kill everybody,
Take all
take
their
whatever
loot.
they want, and you know they die regularly because
Yeah.
they're a target. They make themselves a target.
Yeah.
But
But they can't die here.
Yeah. But it also makes the game too where you can't feel like you can just trust anybody.
And also, we figure it'd be very game breaking, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well, see, with that too, we talked about the one guy. He just killed Ted, right? And no one cared.
Mhm.
I don't understand that at all. Like, I feel like that's very weird. And why is that the norm whenever the man in black comes in, kills up the whole town, and everyone's reacting and fighting back and stuff?
most of the town, he killed all the guy's cousins.
I mean, he
I
just
think that was like a
killed so many people.
self, what's it called? Like self repair. Like they were trying to stop that progression of events from happening. So they like, within reason, they tried to slow the player down.
Yeah. And they're not. They had the line that you can't kill the host can't kill anyone you're not supposed to. So they can kill this not who they're supposed to. But does that mean other hosts too? Like you're not supposed to kill that one because that one's important in the story.
Yeah.
So maybe that doesn't break the game if you do a massacre, as long as you don't kill anybody super important for someone else's story.
It's like in like Fallout. You can go around and just kill people, but if they're important story element characters, they won't actually die.
Yeah, they'll be down, but then they'll get back up in like
Yeah.
5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's way more apparent to me now, especially with all the more information we have, that the Man in Black is
A real person.
a real person. He is a guest, and he goes home, but he isn't going to go home again, is what he said, right?
Yeah.
To imply he leaves the park. Like, what's he like outside of the park? You know?
I don't know. Because like, they had the conversation with those two guys with the white and black hats about,
Yeah.
like, here we'll learn who you really
Sure.
are. Which I feel like that's a big thing with this. Like, people go
Yeah.
there and they're like, oh, I can fuck who I want, I can shoot what I want, I could go on a quest if I want, I can eat food. Like, what are they going to do
Yeah.
if they get the chance to do whatever they want?
Anthony Hopkins, what's his name in the show?
Dr.
Ford.
Ford.
His speech today was perfect. People already know who they are. They want to know
Oh,
what
yeah,
they
of
could
course.
be.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like that.
Now-
Like, you know who you are, but when you go into a game, like, do you want to be the hero and the good guy and that? You want to be something that you're not normally, right?
Yeah.
He's such a badass actor. Gosh.
I like that.
Now this maze, like when I was first thinking of it, like when they first started talking about it, I'm like, is he trying to escape Westworld? If he was a robot, but now that he's not, what would this maze be? Like, what's the even
He
possibility?
keeps talking about different levels of the game.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking like it goes deep into the game, and he's just playing the game.
Seems like he's like, if he's played for 30 years, he's like done everything.
You would think,
Like there's no.
He's done
challenge.
everything several times to know like
and he knows
how
who
many
people
shots
are.
he's gonna need and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what would the maze do?
For him though, I find it less compelling that he just can't die.
It's not a challenge.
Yeah, like I would be so much like he would be such a more threat I think to me if like he was dodging bullets and just wasn't being killed
Yeah.
rather than he's just standing there taking them just
I mean, well, yeah, but it's not a game. It's a fantasy, right? There's a clear distinction there because in a game you can lose, but the guests never lose.
That's what
the
I'm
guests
saying,
can do
like-
whatever they want.
It should like. Well, I was thinking it might be make more fun if it reset. It might
Like-
make more immersed if it reset.
If you died,
Like if you got hit and you're like, oh, well, the lights come on and they fucking, move
Woo, woo, woo,
move
woo.
everyone
oh,
back.
dang it, here put this there you go.
Yeah.
Back to level 1.
But
yeah.
it would break everyone else's storyline.
But that's
too.
the thing. Like,
Well,
but,
if you're choosing
yeah.
to do it, like with another person.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's-
there's
You can't
There's-
reset the world without you can reset like a person without resetting either a large grouping
Yeah.
of the area or like the whole world.
there's
And
like
that could affect a lot of people.
out of what did they say? Like there's 3,500 people in there,
There's
and
four- there's
2,000 of them are
four-
hosts.
1,400, right?
1,400. Okay, so 3,400.
I think everyone's in
people.
their own region, right? Everyone's in their own little story.
There's
No,
8
everyone-
separate regions, but
Everyone starts in the center and then they can venture out as far as they want to
yeah,
where they can have higher risks.
But
and-
away from town, stories get more insane.
So like if they're in town and they have a draw and they get shot in the middle of the main hub in the center, if you're gonna reset that, you got to reset the whole city there, which
Yeah.
resets a lot.
See,
and
that's
a lot for a
that's
lot
the
of
thing that I'm not confused by, but I wonder if we'll get more of a distinction between these two terms. But game and fantasy. Game implies that like you can beat this new quest that's going to be coming out, But if you are immortal in the quests, you won't truly feel
like you accomplish anything.
like you accomplished anything other than you're watching a movie that you're in. Maybe I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is like if you could save other people's lives, I guess.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones in danger and you're saving them.
Yeah.
I mean maybe it's not so much about playing the game and beating the level. I mean he said there's more levels than you think. Maybe there's like seemingly increasingly impossible levels that a player would have to beat to win
Yeah.
the game. And even with his invincibility, he's still having trouble
Winning.
going through the story because
So-
it's so complex and everything.
He said he's been doing this for 30 years, but 30 years happens to be the same exact amount of time since the last
Critical
failure.
Critical
failure.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that have any correlation, or is that just a coincidence?
I don't know.
Like they reopened it 30 years ago, and that's when he started coming?
I don't know.
Maybe that, or maybe he was.
Maybe he's part of the critical failure.
Maybe he caused the last critical failure,
Yeah.
or
I'm just curious who he is on the outside that he can just do whatever he wants.
yeah.
Speaking of the critical failure, there's a line in here spoken by Denise called, or she said, "Violent delights have violent ends." Could it have been that the critical failure
Dolores?
was... Huh?
Dolores.
Dolores said this.
Okay.
It was when she was in her little,
Well,
Yeah, you
moment.
said Denise. I was
Oh, I'm sorry.
confused.
Yeah.
Dolores. Dolores said, "Violent delights have violent ends." And if that is her remembering a previous time, which she is the oldest one here, could that be that 30 years ago, there were guests that were doing all this shit, that were having violent delights. They're going around raping people, killing people, all those delights, and violent ends was a revolt.
Yeah, rebellion.
Could
kind
that
of thing.
could that be what that line is?
I mean, maybe. With that, when they were saying that, I'm pretty sure there was some words in here I wrote down because of that, because I'm pretty sure that's what the father told her in the whisper.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And
so.
two things that were said was a talk about whatever's wrong with them could be contagious,
Yeah.
and then also Dr. Ford said about witchcraft when you use the right words.
Yeah.
And we already heard that whole like with the shots and to shut them down, you say like the dream, a restful dream or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
sleep
there's
in a
a
restful dream or something like that.
Witchcraft right word kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What if the violent delight lingo is like a contagious way of spreading like a different thought
virus.
process kind of thing? Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a virus.
Because it went from
Like
the
a computer
father
virus.
to Dolores
yeah.
to the
and then
hooker.
she said it as well, yeah, to the hooker, and
Yeah.
now the hooker's been acting weird. So what if it's like this kind of like virus or a programming lingo that they heard now, that now is spreading as they say it to other ones, and now
It's
they're
like
getting
Order 66.
Kind of,
Like
yeah.
a language virus.
yeah.
Okay.
Versus
Hmm.
cold.
I just thought like the lingo they use with contagious
Please don't
and with
That was yours?
with just Dr. Ford saying witchcraft with the right words just
Yeah.
seem to kind of fit together with just the way we've seen androids working already.
Sure. I still don't know how the bullets work.
I don't know either. I don't get how they
Because
work.
Man in Black can be shot, but it doesn't
It just
affect
doesn't
them.
do anything.
But they can shoot like the glass,
and it breaks.
and the glass breaks. Is that fake glass? Does it have a sensor in it? I mean,
maybe
the
they
snake
think
was fake.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what? That's a good question. Maybe they didn't even think that out when they made this.
They have to have.
The bullets-
You can't be this smart and then not think
The
of that.
bullets seem to not make sense to me either. And then her finding a gun, I'm wondering what that's gonna do. Because like, even if she wants to shoot somebody, it shouldn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm still not 100%. Some stuff seems so weird with the way it's shot to me. Where I'm still not 100% sure of when's an android, like if it's AI sometimes. Because like she'll be in the bar, and then it just freezes, and then she's out of the bar.
Yeah.
And then she's back in the bar after they talk to her. And I'm like, all right, wake up in 3, 2,
Yeah,
1. And then
I
it's
was
like,
going to wonder. I was gonna say, like, are we seeing like a little bit of time shifting?
I feel like it.
Like in
Yeah,
terms
that
of
has
the,
to be the answer, right?
Well, I mean, in terms of like just the production shifting through these, right?
Yeah, like that was
Yeah.
one day, and then they went and fixed her, and then they woke
Yeah.
her up at the next day, and then she tried it again.
Exactly.
Like, it just feels weird the way it's shot, where, like, sometimes I'm confused. I'm like, it feels like it's an AI almost that they're, like, working with on the outside, and then she wakes up on inside the computer kind of thing. And I'm like, this is weird.
Well-
They also brought up the thing, like, even the technicians don't know if they dream or not. And she was having a dream.
They give them nightmares. They said.
Yeah.
That way, if they.
Well,
This here
they
should
gave
be
them
a
the concept.
nightmare.
They give them the concept of nightmares, but we don't know that they actually have nightmares. But she
Yeah.
had a nightmare, and she woke herself up from it, even
Yeah.
from sleep mode.
After she had met the Man in Black.
Yeah, well.
After she
not
talked to
meeting it.
Dolores.
That was in her dream.
Well, I thought that dream was to imply that, like that was a previous life.
That was a previous timeline, I think.
I don't know. There was a tie-in though with the scalping. Like maybe her nightmare was the Indians killing her daughter, kind of thing, or a previous life of like seeing that, but somehow it tied into the Man in Black scalping people. Like I'm not quite sure what exactly that dream was supposed to mean, but every time they tell him to go back into the world, don't they say, "All right, you're gonna wake up in 3, 2, 1"? Isn't that what they say? Or am I wrong?
No, they have just said that they've implied last episode that when they're in that little thing that they're dreaming, right?
Yeah, but like when they were talking to her, didn't they tell her that she would wake up in 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Like the command
Like,
code.
She's using the same method of waking
Like
up from her
the-
dream.
The witchcraft word things.
Mhm.
Like,
Like if you know
so
the...
if she thinks that's a dream,
Yeah.
and she helps wake up from nightmares by using close your eyes and go 3, 2, 1, and you'll just wake up in your bed. Maybe I think that's why she woke up. She was in sleep mode and
Yeah.
dreaming, but she woke herself up from that nightmare.
I get you.
It's more those code words, yeah, like Calvin
Yeah.
was saying.
To move on to Dr. Ford, it seems to me like he has created a young little Ford.
I think it could just be a friend, right?
Well, they said something like at one point he
Aw.
was like, my dad used to say this. Huh, my dad says that too. You
Yeah,
know?
true.
And they were also wearing very similar like vests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But did it seem to you like when he was saying like, "Hey, do you hear the church bell and stuff?" Like, was he taking his cues from the young Ford, or was that just more of like some kind of connection they have? Like, what was that about? Like, can you hear the bell? And then the thing heard a bell.
Maybe it's just the way it's programmed. He just
Yeah.
programmed it to be what it wanted. I mean, he has an elevator in the middle of the.
Why you tell him never to come back?
But when he did that, it was more of like a command.
Yeah. When he
Which
dropped his
I
little
enjoyed
cane
I enjoyed the conversation about like if he's like a god in this world or not, you know, because he pretty much did snake handling, right? Like, you know, some Christian sects will handle snakes, and if you don't get bit, it's because, you know, like, or you can get bit and you won't die, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And he like commanded the snake, you know, very kind of like primal imagery of Genesis and stuff like that. I
Gotcha.
thought that was interesting.
I don't know what the church thing is that he's looking at. Could it be where the maze starts?
I don't know.
I don't get why he saw that and was like, "You go away."
I was thinking, I have no idea what that could be. I don't know what the maze is or anything, but I was thinking like maybe he's creating a town that you can actually live here. Like rather than being a visitor at the park,
You can
You
live
can
in the
actually
park.
just
yeah,
intern
like you
yourself
can
there.
move to Westworld and live there forever. I don't know. That was just one of my ideas. Because he talks about like who do you want to be, who will you be? You can be a new person at Westworld. I don't know. That was just my crazy idea.
Maybe.
And then what if it's Mars? That's just my crazy idea.
It hasn't been ruled out yet.
I truly don't believe it's Mars, but I'll
We will
say
slap
stuff like when I do
you're wrong.
reactions now, I just write whatever I think, and if I say it, and it eventually comes true.
I'm a genius.
All right, it's just like the shark with the knife.
That
If I
wasn't
hadn't said
true.
that, I wouldn't have had that shirt. Mars World. Someone give me that shirt. Okay, that's all I have.
One thing I was thinking about, Dr. Ford mentioned like you can't create a world like this without, meeting the devil or meeting a devil.
You
or
can't
something
play
like
God
that.
without meeting.
Yeah,
the
you
devil.
can't play God without meeting a devil. So, in this proposed actuality, Ford would be God and the Man in Black would be the devil, right?
I would say so. I mean, he's not
He's-
a creation. I mean, God created
He's not-
Lucifer, but
He's not like that, but he is all powerful in the world. Now,
I mean-
Ford doesn't have a hand in stuff,
yeah.
not directly, but everything that the Man in Black has done has been for himself
Okay.
or just terrible.
I have a theory. They seem to be maybe of similar age. Maybe Ford and the Man in Black.
Mhm.
What if they like created Westworld together or something, and one vision won out and the other one didn't, and now he's trying to find the maze to take control? Maybe something like that, or something. I don't know.
I
don't
thought
know.
maybe they knew.
Maybe.
They
If
knew,
they're-
I was thinking they knew each other.
If they're similar age, then they could be contemporaries of each other.
If that's the
Maybe
case,
they have some kind of ties. I'm saying.
I mean, maybe there is some kind of game like that. I was just wondering if like that's the case. Would the guy want him to take it over? Why would he let him have control of doing whatever he wanted?
Right.
Unless he made a game like, well, if you ever get this finished and figured out,
Yeah.
you can do this. Like,
I don't
oh,
know.
I got
That's-
30 years to figure it out. I don't know. It seems weird.
Well, I just
What
meant
did-
like if they, I don't know. Best of both worlds. I like it. It
No,
could be.
that's
I mean,
what
that's one thing that I thought about when we were
Sounds
starting
possible,
back
I
up.
guess.
It's like maybe it's a little of both.
Yeah.
That is a legitimate theory.
No. I don't think any theory is so bad
Illegitimate.
that you can't say it.
There are no bastard theories
Regardless of
here.
what Aaron says.
he said I went.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So I was just looking to see if there's anything supporting more of Eric's theory of
Yeah.
him.
Let me
being
look
the
up that.
I've right now have dropped it because he straight up said
Right.
like,
Well, if you're
I'm a guest.
if you're dropping
I'm a guest.
if you're dropping it, he ends up being an android. You can't say I was right.
I can.
What?
I can.
No.
I can. I'm not saying one or
If
the other.
that's the case,
I'm shaded with gray. I'm like expecto patronum, and I'm going, back and forth. And you gotta wait until it touched my wand tip. You
If
know?
that's the case, and someone was right, season 2, episode 1 of The Flash.
What do you mean you were right?
Dropping the hat.
You dropped a hat for no reason. Poll for this week, we're going to go with the question or the debate of, is having sex with one of these things cheating if you have a significant other in the real world? If there is a real world on Earth.
Not Mars. If it's a Mars, anything goes, baby.
On Mars.
Anything goes, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so if you have, like, this guy says he has someone back home, right? If he has sex with one of these things, is that cheating? So we talked about, I don't know if we lifted it in or not, but is it the same moral act as getting off with
With
a toy?
A toy of some sort?
Or is it because it is so human-like, is it cheating?
I mean,
I will answer your question with what I believe to be
another question.
the answer
Oh.
in the form of a question.
Okay.
When William asked the woman in the beginning, "Are you real?" and she said, "If you can't tell, what does it matter?"
Yeah.
They don't know they're cheating. Different area code. You know what I mean?
No, like even if you know it to be fake, if
Mhm.
it feels wrong, or if you think that it
Felt
might
pretty
be,
good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of him.
So God ponders the Lord ponders the heart. Is what you're saying.
So it feels wrong, you shouldn't do it, is that what you're saying? So
I mean, if you have to ask yourself,
Yeah.
I think is the real question.
And nothing I do.
Well,
is
that's
wrong. Nothing I do
That's
is wrong. man.
that's a question. Like, the question could just as be easily stated as, is this masturbation? I don't think it is, because they're acting with something else or something that's being done to
It's a
you.
form of masturbation. I
You
think.
know?
Yeah.
It's just really high tech masturbation.
I'm on the side of it.
Yeah, but they
not
can
cheating.
just, yeah, I don't know.
What if you had like a
It's not
doll?
cheating, baby.
What if it's like a doll?
I think
Is
the
a doll
answer.
cheating?
It's a doll that blinks and talks
Yeah.
and lubricates itself.
I mean, I think the answer, like, even with a doll, like, if you still had a girlfriend and, like, she opened the closet door one day in his little compartment, and she finds this fucking doll, and she's
She's
like,
gonna be pissed.
"You're fucking this thing."
It's like when I found that watermelon with the hole in it.
I know, right? That one with
Yeah.
the
I told you not to tell anybody
with the
about it.
clear wrap all over it.
Okay, here's my thing on it. I think it's well, I have my opinion on it, but I think it's kind of between you and your partner.
Yeah, I think that,
I know guys with, my wife caught me jacking off the fucking porn to some younger looking version girl of her. She'd be pissed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think she would think she'd feel
What
cheated.
if the android looked like your significant other?
yeah,
You could always say, I was tricked!
but better and younger.
Oh my
a
god.
little
Lubricated.
better.
So
Yeah.
I mean, in that respect, I feel
You know.
like it's and because they can think jacking off a picture with a hand can be cheating if you're doing something with a really
So
lifelike
you're,
thing.
you're answering the
It's made to stimulate
yeah.
real functional.
I understand, but the question is, what do you think specifically?
I made it, you didn't.
So, like, would you feel? Let's say, would you feel guilty? That because guilt comes with cheating. Like, would you feel guilty having sex with one of these things? Are you betraying your partner? Let's say they never even fucking find out that you did it.
She's like,
Did you cheat?
honey, did you have fun at your vacation?
I would say it's cheating,
It's cheating.
but I wouldn't use any emotional gauge to
Yeah.
to know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah. What would you say?
Because there's things
Calvin?
I've done
I would
wrong.
say it's
There,
cheating, yeah.
You say it's cheating.
Yeah.
there's things
I
I've
don't
done are
think it's
very wrong.
cheating.
You don't
Like,
think it's cheating?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
so? If you just,
I mean, it depends on what. Because if I go and have sex with a real person, and I don't have a significant other, that's not cheating.
what if you thought it was a real person? You found out it was an android later,
Yeah, I'd be pissed. No.
and then you'd be like, "See, I didn't really cheat." You know, that's what I'm saying. I think.
It was a masturbation.
I think it's in your heart.
Yeah.
I think it's your intention.
Yeah.
It's to jack off with this good, beautiful looking thing.
Yeah.
This fake thing, that's not real,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Well,
not.
you
And it's not
you
coming
got to
back
look
later.
at. Well,
It's not getting pregnant, asking for child support.
Yeah.
Don't throw that on me now.
He's right. I don't know.
I don't think that matters. I mean,
Maybe not, but
Is it cheating? Yeah, you'd have to define that with your partner, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
say. Okay, Phil. This is the way. Would you be upset if your woman went there and got fucked by a robot dude with a big robot dick?
big black robot.
Is
dick.
that cheating?
big black cowboy
Yeah.
dick?
The biggest.
That's how we find out. Is it cheating?
Yes.
Yeah.
no.
You're a.
Eric. All right. He says it's not cheating still, even though that's happening. I'm gonna say it is cheating.
I can't say no, it's not cheating when it's me.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, it's fucking cheating when it's
Yes,
her.
you can,
That
Aaron.
is true.
No.
You're a man,
I
Dad.
gotta,
right.
I gotta have
Now,
the same
for the
agreement.
for the sake of this, we will cut out the original one where you would contradict yourself in order for you to say what you actually believe in that situation. We will give you the benefit of confidentiality.
I would say no.
It's not.
So
cheating.
if Melanie, if you
That's a
walked in your
progre-
house,
sorry. That-
Melanie was just
That's a
banging.
progressive choice. He can do that. He's allowed to. He's allowed to pick.
Like
It's a
we,
progressive choice.
we went on vacation together and we're like here and whatnot. I'm like, hey, look at these droids that we
Would
just do
Melanie get
whatever
mad if
we
you were
want
doing
with.
that?
They're like, I'm gonna take this
I'm
one.
just
You
saying,
wanna take
like,
that one?
she
Sure.
gets,
All right, bye.
she gets the robot dude. He gets robot Scarlett Johansson. He's probably like, you know what? It's not cheating.
I'm like,
He would
Well,
say
it's
that
not
just for the
cheating.
opportunity.
It won't be cheating with her. If you can bang a celebrity, it's never cheating.
Well,
She's
no,
on my
that's
list.
true.
She is on my
That's
list.
true. It's on its free five.
She is on my list. Yeah.
Okay.
She was on my list since
Ah,
3.
I'm gonna say it's cheating. That's mine. Okay, but so obviously you can pick different ones, and with the anonymity of, or how you say it,
Anonymity.
anonymity of the internet,
Gosh, you're like Mary.
and because you're anonymous on the internet,
Feminine.
you can be completely and utterly honest. Down in the not down in the at patreon.com/blindwave. You can check out that poll. Be honest.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
then
think
go to
it
the
is?
comments
Send a picture
and
of
tell us
yourself.
what you think there and
Yeah.
not be anonymous.
Not at all. All
You don't
right.
have to tell us which one you voted for.
Did you
You can
say-
vote for the one you actually believe, and then just
And then-
blast us in the comments.
You were saying
What did he say?
send a picture of yourself. That's gonna be everything for Westworld. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're having a good time and sparking some good conversation, and there's a whole lot of mystery, which I really like in these kind of shows. Down in the description is all links to the social media. Blindwave.net has
Stuff, things, shirts.
Guns.
and we'll see you guys next time. Eric.
Shane.
What are you doing?
Thought you were gonna shoot it.
No, I'm not gonna shoot it. I'm Calvin.
Go like this.
I'm Aaron.
See you guys next time. Shoot the button.